Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to invite you to watch English news on the Central Television channel of Đồng Nai Province. Yesterday in Hanoi, President Tolam visited and worked with the Supreme People's Bureaucracy. Over the past 3 years, the industry has inspected and approved litigation decisions in nearly 370,000 cases, 580,000 defendants, ensuring timely prosecution of 260,000 cases, 489,000 defendants. Of these, the number of defendants charged with correct crimes reached 99.9%. President Tolam said that the task of the bureaucracy is not only to detect mistakes and violations, but more importantly, to detect the causes and conditions leading to those violations. Through each case, it is necessary to clarify responsibilities in management and loopholes to proactively advise and recommend preventive and remedial measures. Yesterday, the Center for Natural Resources and Environmental Communication under the Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment coordinated with the Women's Union of Đồng Nai Province to organize a propaganda conference to disseminate environmental communication skills and experiences for industries and localities in the Southeast region. The conference had the participation of more than 150 delegates representing departments, branches, socio-political organizations, and communication officials in the field of natural resources and environment in the Southeast provinces. Here, delegates heard experts and speakers present topics related to the roadmap for household solid waste management, difficulties in classifying, collecting, transporting, and treating household solid waste, environmental protection communication skills. Also at the conference, delegates discussed and exchanged ideas to remove problems, share experiences, and came up with perfect solutions as well as propaganda orientations. The People's Committee of Đồng Nai Province has issued a document directing departments, branches, unions, and People's Committees of districts and cities in the province to strengthen the prevention and control of dengue fever in the area. Accordingly, the Provincial People's Committee assigned departments, branches, agencies, units, and localities to strengthen direction, promote propaganda, and encourage people to be self-aware and proactive implementing disease prevention and control measures according to instruction from the health sector, especially implementing the campaign Dengue Fever Prevention Weekend, generally environmental cleaning, and periodic mosquito killing at 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. every Saturday, starting from June the 15th to the end of October 2024, assigning the Department of Health to preside over and coordinate with relevant sectors and units and the People's Committees of districts and cities to organize drastic and effective implementation of environmental sanitation campaigns, killing larvae, spraying chemicals to kill disease-carrying mosquitoes. At the G7 summit taking place in Italy, leaders wanted to strengthen dialogue with the Southern Hemisphere region. As a G7 rotating president, Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni announced that she chose Puglia to host the conference because this is the bridge area between the East and the West. Puglia is located in the Mediterranean, the Central Sea connected to the major oceans, Atlantic, Indian, and Pacific. G7 is not an enclosed fortress that has to perhaps defend itself from someone. It is an offer of values that we open to the world to have shared development as a goal. The G7 conference lasts until June the 15th, with the agenda including the Ukraine crisis, the Middle East situation, and migration issues. On the sidelines of the G7 summit in Italy, the US and Ukraine signed a landmark security agreement valid for 10 years. The agreement signed between U.S. President Joe Biden and his Ukrainian counterpart Volodymyr Zelensky confirms that over the next 10 years, the U.S. will train the Ukrainian army, cooperate in weapons production, provide military support, and share more intelligence. We will train the Ukrainian military on a long-term basis, President Biden said. Although we will not send soldiers to Ukraine, we will provide weapons and ammunition. As for President Zelensky, he said that this agreement does not only help Ukraine. The agreement brings many advantages to the whole world in general because the conflict with Russia is a global threat. The agreement shows that President Biden wants to send a message to allies that the U.S. still supports Ukraine. You have just watched the English news on the Essential Television channel of Đồng Nai Province. Thank you for joining us and goodbye.